Hello, this is Perished Garden, and welcome to my 9 to 5. Again, back in the garage. And woo, was today a doozy. Um, I had something else I wanted to say, something about answers. I don't know. I half thought about this conversation. So things did not go as planned. If I sound a little different, it's because I figured my room was too echoey and I got the microphone out, but things happened. It didn't go as planned. But I do believe we are at a better position now than we were at the beginning of the video. And by now, it's like nighttime. I'm home alone. So let's just watch the video. I have the music going. You will notice that the wind does pick up a bit. But right now, I'm getting everything out. I had already gotten a lot of this stuff that I'm getting out right now yesterday, and I'm able to move into things that I didn't even touch yesterday. A lot of ums in my conversation. I got started early. Going to the grocery store, drinking my coffee, doing the voiceover. It got done really early. So I was able to get started really early. I had a bean sandwich. So I have plenty of energy. I have solid food in my body. I'm not going to deal with a headache later. I have my coffee. I'm pretty sure I'm chugging water now, like during this time. So I'm good to go. Now, by the end of the day, I was done. I was dragging my feet. I think I had taken some aspirin some point during my lunch. Um, but things are moving and grooving early. My camera is out in the sun, so you see like there's a rag here on the right, like something black. That's covering my whole phone, so that way it doesn't get heat damage and it doesn't stop on me. Which, for some reason, my phone is still stopping. Like there was a huge section that did not get covered. Something happened. It was like about 30 to 40 minutes worth of cleaning. You don't miss much, honestly, but still, it kind of makes me upset. Like, I put it out to record, but it could be worse. So, deep breaths, reanalyze, and realize it's not as bad as it could be. Remember that little camera I used to have? Oh, I hated that thing. I still have it, but I haven't touched it. I don't even care about where it's at. But yeah, getting everything out. Um, Now I kind of am okay with the idea of just get everything out. But towards the end, I was kind of like, oh, that was a bad idea. But really, it wasn't because I have nowhere to put it. Um, so the wind picked up. Things were flying away, and I was like, oh my gosh, everything's gonna, I'm not gonna have time to dig through everything. And regardless of the win, I wasn't gonna have time to dig through everything because there's just so much. So it's like it kind of put me in a perspective of time management, something I was gonna forego, but like I know I needed this push. So I'm not mad about it. I did not go to pick up my kids the time I normally do because I'm usually there about 40 to 50 minutes ahead of time anyways. So I could have used those 40 to 50 minutes to clean. And when I got there, two other cars got there behind me, I think even three, and there was still a row of cars in front of me. So it's not like I was late. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that I was able to get everything out. So I could be able to look at it, so I could be able to clean this, uh, um, sweep it, you know, and then do the leaf blower thing. You know how I do. I gave myself from like 9 in the morning till about 3:10 in the afternoon. And I was dragging my feet at the end. I was tired. It was just a lot. And progress was made. Like there's no other way about it. Like it's good things, all good things. I swear. Now the rag fell because of the wind. I think I'll fix it. No, don't hold your breath. What is all this stuff? Oh look, my husband helped. Um, what is all this stuff? These are my hopes and dreams piled up in the garage to never see the light of day. No, they are things that I still have ambition for this. You would think, I would think, I actually feel that my house is very naked. There's not very many pictures in the walls. There's not decoration everywhere. There's stuff everywhere, but it's not decoration. You were to come to my house, you wouldn't see who or what I like. You wouldn't see who I am. And that's because I'm a very crafty person, but I'm also very unorganized, bad with time management. Oh look, I moved the thingy from the camera. Um, there's just a lot of things about me that just we're not working out. And even though I have like goals and ambitions with all of this crap that's in the garage, that doesn't mean that I got to it. There was like, don't you ever have like a conversation with yourself in your head, and then you go to record it or something or write it out? It's just not coming out the same. That's the same problem I'm having here. But what I'm trying, oh, see, all that got cleared out. Like, oh, I thought I recorded something else. Oh, that is so annoying. What happened? I know what I recorded. I recorded going around and showing. Or not yet. No, because there's boxes back in. Anyways, okay. Yeah, no, this is way after. Okay, that's frustrating. There's like so much that I recorded that for some reason didn't get saved. But anyways, all these things are things that I chose to halt. Because another thing that I chose was to have kids. No, I'm still cleaning. Either way. What I didn't want to do was overwhelm myself with responsibility and desire. I wanted to spend as much time with my kids as possible. I wanted to be present. I wanted to be aware. I didn't want to just keep pushing conversations or situations off to the side. Like last night, I spent 2 hours working on Rubik's Cubes with my boy. On my own, I would have hated that. Honestly, I would have hated that. But he's having a great time. So instead of overwhelming myself with the want to do a craft and get it done and have the dinner table cleared, um, I instead want to focus on what I made. I made kids. Don't do that, phone. I made kids. I made that choice that that's what I wanted, and I'm not the type of person to set it and forget it. No, I wanted to be present, and I know my little broken brain was struggling to pick one. So I made the me want choice because I did want that. I wanted 6 kids. Oh, let's not talk about that. I wanted 6 kids. No, okay, my brain is normal now. Two is a happy number. Oh, here it is. Hang on, let me pause this. So this is just me showing you everything I had crammed into the other side of the garage, and everything I need to dig through to see what is trash and what is being kept. But back to my story about wanting 6 kids. I quickly realized how much love and attention a child requires. And yes, children require love and attention. Beatings and discipline is a different topic, but I didn't want to be challenging myself between wanting to do my arts and crafts and creations and my children. I wanted children. Children didn't want me. So I'm going to put effort into my children. I think that's self-explanatory. If you don't understand or don't believe in that, something wrong with you, not me. Anyway, I had to separate my time. I don't want to say mental well-being, but there's clearly something broken in somewhere deep in my head. So yes, my mental well-being. Now that my kids are at school and they spend quite a bit of hours away where I don't have to constantly supervise them, that's when I'm doing all this. I want to get back to me. Obviously, family time, after school, and the weekends. Of course, family. But all this junk that I have in the garage is not lost and forgotten crap. I have a purpose for it. And I want to be able to give myself that time and space. But I can't have time and space if it's all in a big old pile of dookie. Anyways, this just explaining myself, trying to give an understanding of why this mess is here, why I am now getting to it. And so here you see me finally being able to get things out. So those boxes that I had there, I kind of cleared them out and turned them into dedicated boxes, like keep boxes. One of them is like a doll keep box. Another one is like just home stuff that's gonna be kept. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go through. I was able to. I needed to check those white boxes in case they had spiders, and so I cleaned them out. But because the wind was coming in strong, these are the Santa Ana winds. Santa Ana winds are here. They're a little late, but they're here. And I know that the Santa Ana winds are here because the wind is coming from the wrong direction at completely the wrong time. Near my house, wind comes up from the south around 4 in the afternoon until the sun goes down. It's like 1, probably not even 1. It's like still noon, and the wind is coming in from the north. Those are Santa Ana winds, and they're coming in strong. Oh, they were knocking stuff down. So, strong winds coming from the wrong direction, Santa Ana winds. Um, so I cleared off my brain a little, I guess. But and I was able to like focus on how to sort things out. Now, these boxes did need to be emptied out so I could have a starting point. Those boxes that I'm pushing back either are decoration or are books, something. But what ends up happening is up against that purple wall. You see that purple wall there? That no one is surprised I have a purple wall in my garage. That is keep boxes. I don't need to dig through them. I probably need to organize them, but nothing in them is trash. Now, soon you're going to see a pile here up against the camera. Even these few things aren't trash. I wanted to show you that I have a box with only 3 items in it. But like I was saying, right here by the camera is going to be a giant pile of potential trash. So I'm not going to organize it. I'm just going to look at each individual item and decide whether or not it's trash. But I had to hurry up because not only was time passing, I forgot what time does. Waste away. Nothing flew away, thankfully. But boy, did it want to. Like, there were things that were just like, I'm barely hanging on. I had a table that did kind of flip over because it had like a hat on it and it was like wrapped around. And then I noticed over there was a lot of space. Oh no, I closed it. I closed that side because the winds were just bringing in a lot of mess, and that's why I kept using the leaf blower. So I closed that side so that way there wouldn't be like a tunnel thing happening. But yeah, there was a time crunch and decision making and things flying. It got hectic. So I did not feel like I did anything too positive, but I did. I was able to, at the very least, separate out what is keep and what is needed to be looked through. I didn't have time to look through every single one of those items, and I really don't think I had place to put those things. That silver box has a spider on it, and hopefully I sprayed it because I don't need more spider babies inside the garage. Anyways, so even though I didn't feel relieved at the time because time crunch, now looking back, I was actually able to be productive. You know when you have a plan, like you're stressed and then you have a plan and the plan is working and you feel great even though there's still a lot to get done? I didn't feel like that. And like now what I'm feeling is just residual accomplishment. It just doesn't feel great. If I'd known at the time that my brain was actually clicking and working properly like a human being, I probably would have felt better. But see here in the foreground how there's like a bag. It's like those blanket bags with like bedding. There was stuff I needed to squish in there, and I was just stressed out. I didn't know if it was gonna fit. I wasn't utilizing space in the garage properly, but that's because I didn't want to just shove things uselessly. Like I wanted to have purpose to where I was putting every item. So that was a little stressful, but it got done. Everything got brought back, was brought back into the garage in its designated location without things flying away. And it's like just preset for tomorrow. I think that's the positive to take away here. Everything is like preset for tomorrow. So that way I can just go in, figure out what's trash and what's not, and go from there. Really, it shouldn't be hard. I am expecting wins tomorrow because these wins last a while, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks sometimes. But I will be able to work contained inside. You'll see tomorrow what I have planned. And I'm also hoping to be able to get to the shed and at least take out some bulky items that are trash. How much time? Oh, I have like about a minute. But yeah, this is this is me rushing to get everything inside the garage so I can be able to go pick up my children. How much time? Not that much more time. Alright, well, for dinner is In and Out because I didn't have time to make food. My son had a basketball game. But thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Or, yeah, tomorrow because I'm actually voicing this over on time. Yay me. Bye. See you tomorrow.